So guys, we have a ton going on with Fortnite right now with the controversy around pets, the live event, everything. And I am excited to talk about all of these, but I thought it was time to get over with this video because everybody, and depending on when you're watching this video, sure, Epic Games might have released a trailer or something or a teaser for the upcoming live event this weekend. Perhaps. It doesn't make this conversation any less relevant. So Fortnite ended up posting this. Unbox a Brainrot, steal the Brainrot, Garden versus Brainrots. Yep, 3-player events this weekend. Have fun. Everybody is upset about Epic Games choosing to promote this instead of their upcoming live event, and it's understandable, but at the same time, there is a couple things that I'd like to say about this. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with many YouTube channels. So this is something that I would like to get the Fortnite community's opinion on as well, and don't worry, we're going to get there too. But it's a little bit of the conversation that we've had before, guys. We just made a video talking about how you should be going into this live event with low expectations, and does it seem like Epic Games is hiding this big secret about the live event? It does. A little bit of a conversation for another time about your expectations going into that live event. I get that it might be this thing where they just want to keep things a little bit cryptic this time. It's going to be the best event ever, even though that they're not doing anything, even though that might not even be the case. Regardless, you can still, let's say that's all accurate, because we don't know. At the time of recording this video, the event has not happened, and we do not have a trailer. Let's say it ends up being the greatest event under the sun. The best in Fortnite's history, okay? That doesn't mean that they had to, not promote it at all. Think about back to, Chapter 2, Chapter 1. There have been so many times where Epic Games has released great teasers that gave away nothing. But it was enough to say, hey, you know what? There is a live event, and there, you can look forward to it. Here's the time that it's happening. I'm somebody personally who is okay with this type of thing. I love that we don't know anything about it yet. I love that there's a little bit of conversation surrounding it, of expectations about the dark presence and things like that. I love that there's a little bit going on in the map. But I do understand the frustrations for the community when they see Epic Games posting stuff about UEFN instead of the Battle Royale and the live event coming up, which is arguably their most devoted and longtime player base. It would be nice if we got the teasers like that. I'm just happy because we haven't had the event spoiled. If this is what it takes, good. Release as little as you want as possible. The live events and things like this being a surprise was something that made Chapter 1 so special, but again, I don't want to bring you into the entire conversation about leaks being bad. My point being, I understand the frustration. I'm just content with what's going on right now. I know nothing about the event. Nobody knows anything about the event. Will that change? Probably. But at least we can talk about the Dark Presence. At least we can talk about Chapter 7. At least we can talk about maybe there's going to be one big faction coming back. I enjoy that. But there is one bigger issue over here, is Epic Games, of course. Well, I mean, I personally don't see it as an issue because we don't know what's going to be coming from the event. If the event is just garbage, then we'll revisit this conversation, okay? There's just a lot of unknown. That's the problem. Guys, there is nothing wrong with Epic Games posting about UEFN. There is a lot of people who do not like Brainrot because it's Brainrot. There are a lot of people who do not like AI because it's AI. And while you, specific viewer, might have reasons for not liking Brainrot or not liking AI and those types of things, the vast majority of people do not like it for those reasons. You say, why do you not like Brainrot? Because it's Brainrot. Why do you not like the AI thumbnails? Because it's an AI thumbnail. That's the type of answer that you'll get from the vast majority of people, and people are just, horny to hate on Epic Games. They're, sorry, I didn't expect that word to come out of my mouth. They get all excited to just, all of a sudden, anything about UEFN, we're going to crap all over it. That's the state of the Fortnite community and it's in. A lot of people have been talking about the Fortnite community and how, downhill it's gone. Dude, it's been like that for a very long time. It's been like that in Chapter 1, too. But at least you had the hardcore, dedicated storyline fans. For the most part, they've been the best part about this. And this is where it's a little bit sad. Because if Epic Games wants to keep this big thing a surprise, you can still post about this and give a little bit of a teaser for the live event. All you need to do is feed the storyline community, myself included, a couple breadcrumbs. One picture with nothing about it. No caption, no words, anything. Just one picture. The storyline community would get all hyped up. Whatever it is. Maybe a date. I don't even need a date. Just something's coming related to the storyline. That's all that it takes. You could, with the resources that Epic has, they probably like have the entire thing, take a screenshot of the event, upload it. 30 seconds. That's all that they need to do. And that's why I do understand the frustration from the storyline community. It'd be nice if they still took care of those people, because while it's fine, UEFN's the future, why would you not post this type of thing? Right now, Brainrot is the most successful thing and the most played thing within Fortnite. Why would you not post about it? Yeah, keep posting about it. That's awesome. But I would like them to take care of the storyline community a little bit as well, especially if this event is supposedly going to be the biggest one that lore fans have been waiting for a long time. Maybe the event's just going to be that good that nobody's going to care about it. I'm still going into this with low expectations, and I'm going to be pleasantly surprised if the event is amazing. By the way, we're actually going to be able to watch it. I'm excited. I said that I'm going to miss the event. Now we are going to be watching the event. I am going to be uploading a reaction video shortly after, so stay tuned for that. The only other thing I wanted to say, guys, is like I said, there is no problem with Epic Games posting these types of things. People are just getting mad because they're doing it, but it would be nice if they were taking care of their storyline community as well, giving them a little bit of something to get excited for, because right now, the only thing that they're getting excited about is a leaked image of the event, which I do not like this being leaked. We got the Dark Presence leaked, but at least that's a little bit of a conversation to be had. I'd be okay going into this event knowing nothing. Not even knowing it was going to be a live event. I think that'd be so cool. Just the people who happen to be playing Fortnite experiencing an event, that was the magic of Chapter 1. There's a further conversation that we need to have. I'm staying consistent here, and I'm telling you the truth. Like, the not knowing anything about the event right now, great. But there's been a lot of times from the Fortnite community that they've been upset because we know too much going into the event. You got to pick a side, you kind of got to stick with it, okay? I'm happy with what's going on. I'm going to go into the event with low expectations, but optimistic. There's nothing wrong with Epic Games posting this. You have to think about it for a second. If you were the owner of a company, would you post this? If you were in charge of Epic Games, would you post this? And the answer to that is absolutely 100% yes. Now, you might then say, like I've been saying, it'd be nice if they posted something about both. But if Epic Games were to actually post something about both, you would still have this same kind of backlash, like, oh my god, why do you care so much about UEFN? I can't wait for UEFN to die. Does Epic Games not realize how stupid they are? By the way, it shows the IQ of a lot of people when they start talking about how actually legitimately unintelligent people like Tim Sweeney are. Yeah, because they've been doing such a bad job and they don't know what they're talking about. But yes, you, random person, you have the grand idea on how to run Epic Games. It's crazy to me. But of course, it's not just about what I think about all of this. I wanted to get the opinion of the Fortnite community as well. I ended up posting this over on X. Everyone's been talking about Epic posting this instead of the event, and people are just mad about the maps in general. We'll make a video. Drop your thoughts below, and I will include some replies. Thank you for your time. If you would like to join the conversation, follow me over at X on Clen YouTube. You can find the link to X in the description down below, or you can use the link tree at the top of the description. You can find links there along with all of my channels. Like and subscribe if you have not already. Comment down below, help the algorithm, guys. I would love for you to join the conversation. We already have one posted on X about pets coming up. We're going to be talking about that, okay? Let's circle over to Chapter 5 Defender. I really don't think a single game mode is going to end Fortnite. If Fortnite wants to promote it, they can. It's their game. It's not destroying people's lives or careers. Also, if a map is doing well, of course, they're going to promote it. Good or bad, it's still getting views. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's successful. Epic Games is going to continue to post these types of things, and people have actually been talking about, like, it just doesn't stop. The conversation, oh, this is why your game's dead. It's a conversation that I'm just so tired of having, man. FMBR Watch had this to say. So let's get this straight. Instead of promoting the event, the Simpsons season, or Fortnite OG Fortnitemares, you promote third-party Brainrot maps. You guys have some interesting priorities. This is the thing. I don't understand why they wouldn't also post about that other stuff. And that's something that we didn't talk about. Fortnite OG Fortnitemares is out, and I actually forgot about it. But I haven't been playing BR or OG because I'm tired of the bot issue. I'm playing for Fortnite Reload. But it's understandable for them to post the Brainrot. It makes sense. It's getting better. It's getting, I don't know what it's at this time. Maybe you're watching this video. Maybe it's like competing. But right now, it's doing better than Epic Games modes. Why would they not post it? There's nothing wrong with doing that. Emmanuel had this to say. You guys literally have a big live event in less than 5 days, and instead you're promoting Brainrot raps. For the love of God, focus on the stuff that will actually hype people up. I would like to see it. Again, I would like to see Epic Games post more. I would like to see them post something about the event. Just a little teaser, though. Nothing significant about it. I just don't know why that's the only thing that they did. It's a weird way that they're marketing this whole thing. Sorry, guys, I had to do a little bit of a jump cut. Zeno had this to say. I'm just upset at Fortnite's identity crisis. In early Chapter 5, it felt like they were trying to be Call of Duty. Now it feels like they're trying to be Roblox. I just want Fortnite to be Fortnite, the game that I've loved for years. If we really wanted to play another game, we'd go play another game. Fortnite is the definition of lightning in a bottle, and it feels like Epic is trying to extinguish a spark and create a new one, and I don't think it'll work. Yeah, you know, something, of course, for those of you who watch the channel often, this is something that Clark talks a lot about, is Fortnite's, if I'm not mistaken, he had a video titled that, but he talks a lot about Fortnite's identity crisis, and I think there definitely is something to be had there. I still think Fortnite, the problem is, I still think with Fortnite, what Fortnite's trying to do, you know, even if they wanted to copy COD, if they want to copy Roblox, I know that they're trying to become like Roblox. I just don't really see it as copying because they're still their own thing. And it's like such a, I don't know. I don't really view it as like trying to copy Roblox. I think they're just trying to expand. It's interesting saying Fortnite was a definition of lightning in a bottle. It feels like Epic is trying to extinguish the spark to create a new one. That's an interesting point. But the thing is, there are little things that Epic Games can do that could really, really, really bring that love back for a lot of the players. And one of those things being if this event actually is that grand. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. And a lot of people over at Epic Games HQ, I'm talking about the content creators that were invited over there, they seem to be pretty optimistic, but then again, they might have to say that. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to say this the nice way. You know, the Discovery is filled with false experiences and people are not necessarily want to play. You can easily promote other maps that are basically very popular, like scary games or anything because it's the Halloween event, but you choose to promote these guys. It's like a free market for you is actually very upset. You throw people under the bus because there's people like me, a very small Discovery page. I want to make good maps. I put close to 500 real hours in the UEFN program. It's absolutely very disgusting. I put so much hard work, day and night stress trying to make what is the best way to make the map good, but no. I am stressed over most of the time to understand how the Discovery page is broken. You guys promised to fix it, but you keep talking with words. Do it. It makes me sick inside. I don't care about the money. All I care about is good experience for everyone. Absolutely BS. Now, I'm not discrediting any of the hard work, but for the most part, nobody's owed anything. The way to do it is to build a platform, use that platform to get plays, more plays, getting on Discovery. But I do agree that there are things that need to be fixed within Discovery. But one more thing, why are we lying over here? It's one of those personal experiences. Nobody is owed anything by Epic Games. I don't know if this one really exactly fits the bill with the conversation. Hi, Fortnite and Epic, and whoever's behind the account. Could you just, announce your final season event? No marketing equals no people watching. Didn't you got your lesson after the Pandora's Box event, Sandstorm event, and Shogun X vs. Daigo, etc.? I don't recall how much promotion they put into those events. Maybe it's because they didn't put any, and that's why I can't recall it. Again, it's an interesting way that they're handling it this time. Because Tim Sweeney's liking those things where it's like, maybe this event's going to be really, really big. I want to know what the big secret is. But maybe they're actually keeping things as a surprise for once. If that's the case, good. I don't care about the promotion. Just deliver. Deliver on the event. Deliver on the experience. I don't care about the promotion. Get the Fortnite community talking. But this is working. The Fortnite community is doing their own marketing with the event. Everybody's talking about like this is going to be the best event of all time. Fortnite has some big shoes to fill right now, man. It's going to be tough. Expert had this to say, I miss the days when Fortnite had sick original events. So you know what? You could post something like, I don't know, maybe not necessarily one of these screenshots. Maybe like something like the DJ yonder over here. People be like, what the hell is this? This is inside the 0 point? What's going on? I would like to see a small teaser. Something upcoming. You don't even have to give a date. I would like that from Epic Games. But of course, we all do miss the Chapter 1, 2, and 3 events, right? Let's continue on over to the next poster. I mean, I understand the reasoning behind the promotion of these maps, but the audience of these maps aren't even on Twitter, I feel like. Most of Fortnite Twitter cares about normal BR. Promoting these maps in-game is whatever, but promoting it on Twitter is like yapping to a wall. That's interesting. I don't know. I'd love to hear what you guys think about that one. Timestamp this. Let me know your opinion on this one, because I'm sure some people are, but yeah, it's probably right. Most people playing the Brainrot maps are probably either on YouTube, Twitch, or just playing the games in general. But then again, you would also not hear from these people because let's say somebody says, yes, I love this Brainrot map. They're going to get absolutely crucified in the comment sections. Of course, we do have more opinions I wanted to take a look at, guys. Let me just stop you for 1 second. I have been advertising my supporter creator code with these videos. I ask that if you do not have a supporter creator code that you're currently using in the item shop, please consider using my code, Clen. I have been grinding as hard as I can on YouTube in order to make enough money, provide for my family. I want to be the sole provider. I want to have lots of kids, take care of everything. You guys have been helping my life a lot with the supporter creator code. It's giving me a little boost to survive each month. So I ask again, and I thank you. If you do not have a code that you are currently using in the item shop, please consider using my code Clen. Thank you very, very much. And by the way, check out the link tree, top of the description. I am your guy with too many YouTube channels. We upload daily content on multiple channels. Let's continue on. We might be witnessing the biggest marketing coup since the black hole. According to insiders, the 2 upcoming events will kick off something that lore fans have been waiting for forever. Fortnite needs to win back players. The plan is to get people talking, create confusion, and surprise. If this works out, great. The problem is we just have a ton of questions, right? But maybe that's the good thing. It's just the problem is if Epic Games is doing this, they have to deliver. Lately, I don't trust them with their chapter-ending live events. It's going to be real interesting this weekend, guys. PBJ had this to say. I think it's pretty funny all these big accounts are commenting, acting disappointed they aren't tweeting the event. When without leaks, no one would know about the event. That's true. I would have preferred it that way, man. I would have preferred it. Just all of a sudden, everybody's playing on a Saturday event. That is the magic of Chapter 1. So, and I know, I'm going to receive the comments. I already know. I'm going to hear about like, oh, but it's not fair that I don't get in. They can't just do it and not tell anybody. Yes, they can. They did do that. I always point it back to Kevin the Keep spawning, one of the greatest moments in Fortnite history, took over the world. More of that. And you'll have more people playing Fortnite hoping that they'll experience an event every Saturday. Let's continue on over to Let Kyle. As a Fortnite creator myself, we have to ask ourselves about what kind of games we build, why, and if it's worth your time. Are you building as a job, for fun, a hobby? There's no right answer, but we all play different games, and each age group and generation has different interests, and do our best to get along. Oh no, did I just ruin it? Sorry about that, everybody. Oh yeah, never mind. Oh, and here we go. My apologies, guys. And for all options will have different outcomes. Every creator has different goals for friends, money, fame, put bread on the table, etc. Do you flow with something that's popular? Do you make something you yourself would play? Something that's new? At its core, we should all be patient and do our best to get along. Just my 2 cents. Everyone's got their opinions and outlooks. Take it easy and enjoy things, folks. I think it's a good way to look at it. But again, we're kind of circling over to the conversation about UEFN in general. But I think we all like different things. Everybody likes playing different maps. There's nothing wrong with Epic Games promoting the map. More of a little bit that kind of thing, okay? Let's continue on over to the Mario Galaxy movie hype guy. All right, rant time. Y'all are begging for Fortnite to promote the event. I get it, but they have a plan. And y'all are just too impatient. You beg for marketing and then ask them to stop promoting it because it ruins everything. I don't understand it. Why is it when you ask them to promote a live event and when they start promoting it every day, you tell them to stop? It makes 0 sense. I understand that, and this is one of those things where I was saying like earlier, you kind of have to pick a side. People are just going to be unhappy no matter what, man. I think that we have to wait and see how Epic Games handles this whole thing, and then we can have more of an opinion on what they should do moving forward. If the event's a banger, they're doing just fine. But we'll have to wait and see. But the Fortnite community is very, very wish-washy. One day they will say, Epic Games, promote the event. The next line, Epic Games, why do you never promote event? Like, it's it's ridiculous. I just know that we're going to hear too, like, let's say they fix the grass in OG, like, the second the community asks for it. Oh my god, Epic Games, this grass in OG is so outdated. Like, you never make people happy. You should just not listen to any of these people, man. I'm not talking about, like, the specific users we're taking a look at, but I'm talking about the people in the Fortnite community that are constantly crying, constantly whining, those types of things. But I did make a video too talking about your expectations of what they should be going into the event and people speculating. You can check that out right here. I'd love to have you over there. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, everybody.